What is it like in that sense? Because obviously you'd played with Mithy so far back in your career. I mean, almost like a ridiculous amount of time back when he'd just come in at ULCS. Then he went through that period where you saw he was in Origin, he's in G2, he's in these like top amazing Western teams. And all the players I ever talked to in those teams. It's funny because in my interview I did with him, he told me to not call him a shot caller and I shouldn't call him a captain because he doesn't do that. But then he said some weird line like, all I do is just get all 5 people to be on the same page and do the same thing at the same time. And I was like, and that is kind of like being a shock, but okay, whatever. Like, he's just a weird guy like that. He has his own way of defining things. But dude, if I ever talked it, yeah, go on.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not. I think he doesn't want to be called a shot caller because he's actually not that good at talking while playing the game.
Right. Okay.
So he's not. So he won't be like sitting playing the game and then while calling everyone what to do. But in the review, he will easily identify like what we should have done or like who is like kind of breaking the team, what's the balance of how we play the map, so what he likes to do, and I also like to do this, but I feel like he was like one level over me when it came to it, so I kind of let him do it a bit more in Origin, whereas I was doing it in Schalke. Right. Is that you look at the replay and you go tell everyone like, hey, here, like you have to do this because the team is wanting to do this, and that's your role in this when that's the situation. And he just does that and then makes sure everyone understands. And that way, the idea is that then when you play the game, you don't have to like tell everyone what to do all the time because you just understand what you want to do and everyone's on the same page. When it comes to like when we make this play, we want you to do this and you to do this, and then. So he does that really well, and then he just inside of the game he doesn't like call people exactly what to do, but he still communicates as a support, like I want to engage on the enemy support, but he's not gonna say like jungler go gank top now because of this, like he communicates as a normal player, but outside of the game he kind of like rallies the troops and makes sure everyone's on the same page about the game.
Along these lines, though, that's what I was going to say. Basically, the teammates that he's had that I've talked to, especially privately, they make him sound like fucking Yoda out of Star Wars or something. Like, they just say, basically, if he tells you something about the game, like, you're doing this wrong or we should try doing this, they said eventually you just realise, you don't even argue eventually, you're just like, yeah, it's probably just right. Let's just do that. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, he's just like, he's smart. Like, he also watches VODs and he's a smart guy, so he can easily like extract what is like the key points from the VODs he watches, and he can see like what's the difference from your gameplay. So I would say he can also feel when something is wrong kind of when he plays. So yeah, I would say that's mostly right. Yeah, like if he tells you what you should be doing, then you should probably like take it seriously.
Want to see more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, be a pleb and don't.